In order to work with the Microsoft Cognitive API, we need to create API keys in our Microsoft Azure account for the services that we want to access. Microsoft have Cognitive API services for vision, speech, language, knowledge, and search. Services include scene and activity recognition, celebrity and landmark detection, face recognition, emotion detection, text sentiment, and topic recognition, as well as many more. I'll show you how to create an API key for the computer vision service that we use in several of our games. It's a similar process to create API keys for any of the other Microsoft Cognitive services, so you can adapt these instructions if you need another service. You need to have signed up for an Azure account first. There are instructions on how to do this at help.aigaming.com, and your event host will be able to help if you have any problems. Students get a free trial with $100 credit by signing up at aka.ms/Azure for Students. When you've logged into your Azure account, use the Create Resource option, select AI plus Machine Learning, and then Computer Vision. On this screen, we need to complete some details to create our computer vision resource. First, give your resource a memorable name. The name can't have any spaces and should only be alphanumeric characters. It has to be a unique name, so think of something memorable. I'll use AIG Oxford Event. Under subscription, you should have the option of free trial. The location you choose is very important. Our servers are located in West Europe, so choosing the West Europe location here will give you the fastest response time when using the API keys on the AI Gaming site. Choosing any other location here will significantly restrict any code you write on the AI Gaming platform and will not be compatible with the template code available that gets you started. For the pricing tier, choose the S1 10 calls per second option. This level of access is needed for your code to be able to play competitively on the AI Gaming site. Choosing any other than the S1 option will again restrict any code you write on the AI Gaming platform. The F0 20 calls per minute pricing tier is a free access tier that is too limited to compete with. You can use this for other projects if you're experimenting with new services and don't want to incur costs or use up your free trial credit. And finally, your resource needs to be added to a resource group, which is just a way of keeping track of the resources you create in Azure. Use the Create New option to create a new group, call it AI Gaming, and make sure it is selected. Now you can click the Create button and your service will be created. It will take several minutes for the new resource to be deployed, but when it's ready, click on the Go to Resource button to see the Quick Start screen for the resource. We need to get the API key, so select the Keys and Endpoint option from the left menu. This shows us two API keys. Both keys perform the same function, so you can copy either one of them. Click on the copy icon next to a key to copy it to your clipboard. This is the API key that we need to use in our code when we want to use the Microsoft Cognitive services to analyze images. If you need to come back to get these keys again at any point, you can find them from the All Resources option. Select the resource that you created, and you will be able to see the Keys and Endpoint screen again. I'll show you an example of using the API key we have in our clipboard on the AI Gaming site. Make sure you're logged in on the AI Gaming site. Go to the online code editor. I'll show you how to use the API key in our match game, but it works the same for other games that need a Cognitive Services API key. Make sure you have the match game selected in the game type field and then create a new file using some of the template code we provide. Select the Microsoft API template code and give your new file a name. You'll then be able to see the comment that tells you to get a Microsoft API key. Paste your new API key where it says, your Microsoft Computer Vision API key here. Now you can run this template code, and it will be able to use the Microsoft Cognitive Services via the API key you've just added. That's it for our introduction to creating a Cognitive Services API key. There are more videos in this series, so please make sure to check them out. Thank you.